You can generate a lot of line speed by gripping your hands close together on a light Scandi outfit, or any outfit. But when you're casting a long line, you know, we need more leverage. Scandi casting for diehards. Here's several things, 4 or 5, that I really like to do when I Scandi cast. Lift slow, and then I keep my top hand inside my shoulder line when I'm stirring the pot. The reason we can get away with keeping our hands inside the shoulder line for the stirring the pot is because we're keeping our hands hip width at most. The lines are so light and short, and yes, Scandi lines are not long lines. You know, they're like 30 to 38 feet, say, depending on your rod length. So keep our hands close together, keep a tight motion, and cast. Stir the pot super slow because we're dealing with really short lines and long leaders. We just want the leadered anchor. So the other thing is, I like to stop high, and to do that I aim high so it changes the trajectory of everything about the cast. So I'm gonna stop high, start here, lift, stir the pot, stop high. But we can also keep our hands down. That helps sometimes, maybe to keep from blowing anchor, to keep our hands down here. Okay, those peeled off really nice. So you want to do most of the cast with your hands down, and you want to stop low where you started on the top of your hip. But you can also, to lengthen your stroke, I like to lengthen my stroke instead of this a lot, which sometimes has to happen in certain fishing scenarios, to lengthen my stroke like this. Flatter back angle. I went slow, I relaxed, I drifted up and back. I can get some line speed into the D-loop. Klaus Freemore calls it hiding line speed by doing a circle cast, okay? So up, around, slant it, and cast it. The other thing that I like to do is I like to sweep flat and plant my anchor out there when I push around with my bottom hand. See, lift and then sweep flat. This gets my flat sweep. This pitches it out to the middle of the river, towards the middle, like I'm flipping a frisbee out there. And this plants the anchor so I can cast. The other thing, I thought there was more things. I like a flatter sweep to get more tension out of every part of my line system, get my anchor out there, push, come up. But if there's brush behind me and I'm gonna hook my fly in the brush, like I seem to do occasionally, I'm gonna start pushing down right here, okay, so I can get that anchor set way out there. I want to think I'm pitching it out beside me more. See how slow and everything it is? Go really slow. Really think about it. And then even when we're using our bottom hand for the forward cast, we can't panic. I have a tendency to panic, but if you just practice by Just making these little tight loops, anchoring just the nylon anchor, whatever it is, mono, whatever you use. Like I got probably 16 feet, 17, 18 on here, and not that much. I need about 20 though for this. But if I keep blowing that anchor a little bit. So don't panic when you're trying to hit yourself down there. Just try to throw a tight loop. Tip of the rod throws a tight loop. Like that. I use every part of every cast in some casts all the time. They're all just tricks that I can pull out when I need a tool to get the job done.